hood. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no. You online making threats, make a
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Vegas. On the return is Dante Fulton. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout as we bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd, they need 8. Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That is fielded at the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Chargers. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is tackle. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Savion Jones on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Brings up 3rd
The
down.
best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hill with to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
So the first part of any interception, it just ends up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes third.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one on target, it's Todd. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a run going left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Powell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pick up there of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Begin with a zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready, set. Go! Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
They'll give on the ground. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready? Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
70 Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
That one taken in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 13-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll manage to get
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once again, it's Genty. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to pick it up with Genty, and that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 yard or 2.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
3rd and long. For the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to... all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
Cowboy 80, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. They'll try the right side this time. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 49. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. And the Broncos tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, please go. I take flying.
Pistol now for Prescott.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Dak to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First down, Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They come to 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. No one open, he'll drop to his running back. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
What do you think?
Prescott again. Forced to his right. But he can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
One final throw before the break. That was Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, like at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Maxx Crosby. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. Whoa! And it's a very nice turn. He has given the offense a short lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The throw out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about
18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
Prescott. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Max Crosby. He gets him yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
2nd down. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. That's Thornton. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Again, Prescott to the air. He's got Loveland free left side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Prescott now. Flushed to his left. Good blocking, and he's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Raiders. His 2nd touchdown with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Get up. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Ready?
Back to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6
Nick
yards.
Bosa. Absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Dexter Lawrence. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 2 at their own 21-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Yeah. Here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
For the Raiders.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. He's into space past the 25. And he will score again. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
17.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man, get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott will look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To the air again. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Ready up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think?
They'll throw again. Jack. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Prescott again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this just shows how special he can be.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Colston Loveland. Touchdown Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
19, shot, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. And the rush gets sold. He'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This is 1st and 10.
There we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 47. 26.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's second down.
Cam Taylor. Check. Crotch. Here we go, 47. And kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dallas. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, Prescott. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
At the 50-yard line.
Gotta be lying.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.